call this meeting of the Grand Marais Planning Commission to order.
Thank you.
We have our consent agenda, but we have an adjustment. We are moving the Gary variance to the special meeting on the 10th. And so I'll actually need a motion for that change to the agenda.
I'd make a motion.
I'll second.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, now we need a motion for the consent agenda with the adjustment.
So moved.
Second.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, seeing that we do have somebody here to make comments, if you would like to make them now, that would be great.
I believe everyone knows me. I'm Dr. Marais
Yep.
from Cedar Grove Vet Clinic. I just want to, first of all, thank you for your services. We fell in love with this town 28 years ago, and we've been in the planning of coming here. And we are very, very blessed to be in this community. Our practice is growing. My concern is about all the new developments that's happening because, as Anton knows, we scraped every place to build a clinic and came up with different financing to approve a business. Right now I support 5 families, and it bothers me when we have apartments going up with grants and loans from the mining company, and now we have $1.3 million in the finance. I'm not sure what the arrangements are, but I just came in this afternoon in the bank. I don't think I can get a loan for less than 6%. And it bothers me that I have tried, I've spent over $15,000 the last 2 years, tried to recruit help. I am putting 12 to 15 hours a day, as he knows, to provide for this community and a large number of Thunder Bay people that do not have a veterinarian. But I cannot do it myself. I need technicians. And throughout that, I've had several applicants that come in here, but they cannot afford the housing. To me, it is outrageous to call these projects a workforce and have a $1,700 rent for 1-bedroom apartment. I think we are morally and devoted to the workforce if we are planning for businesses to develop here. When we were the first footprint of Cedar Grove Business Park, and thanks to EDA, they changed all those laws and made it simple for people, and I was so grateful that all those lots have sold and there are more businesses building, but I cannot pay $35, $40 an hour for help to be affording $1,700 to $2,000 a month of apartment, and $1,300 a month for a studio. We have to make it work. As we're glad to pay the taxes. I know things go up, expenses go up. I have no problem paying the dues that are due to keep this city growing, and we have seen it grow. But I beg you and I ask you to consider this rents based on, I just did a quick calculation. I have to pay my staff $27 an hour, $1,700 rent. That becomes pretty close to 30-35% of their income. And based on us renting throughout the student years, you do not want to pay more than 25% for housing, and that's pretty standard there. So we have to keep the cost down. I realize they have to make quality products that don't have to be fixed. But if you're calling it a workforce, we have to make it affordable. And I finally have been able to find someone to come in. I have no problem taking care of my people, but I am not a health company where I can bill the insurance $65 an hour for a nurse and keep the staff. It's a business that I have at the end of the year. I have to pay the bills, drug bills, everybody taken care of so they can stay in this community. And this is a beautiful town, has grown, but And I will express to the county commissioners too. I have their email, but I am really disturbed to see that I can't get a lot for $1. I can't borrow from the bank less than 6%, and I have to be able to hire more people in order to provide more service. But the housing has been issues, and I have discussed with my wife, and we asked if we can buy a $250,000 house to just be able to house people. But before we even look at it, has been taken away, as you know, the last few years for VRBO and vacation or second property. And I'm hoping that more diligent work goes into it, and it just doesn't become, here's all this benefit to build a low expense, low cost housing to the developer, yet we are charging the rent that is not suitable for a business person like me that are trying to keep quality help here and be able to provide more service. And I would like you to consider that as a person that loves this town, has seen this town grow, and has devoted, as you know, all of you to serving this community. And I would like to get more help. I am trying to get another veterinarian here. Then they need to have housing. I would love to hire 3 more technicians that we can. I'm not booked until October, and don't have to put 12, 15 hours. But if there is not feasible housing, they cannot pay. If they have a child, they need a 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom, $1,700 or $2,000 a month. To me, that's not affordable working force rent.
Okay.
That's all I have. I
All right.
do not want to take any more time. I'll be glad to answer any questions.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate that.
Thank you for your time and services. I appreciate it.
All right.
I leave this for someone else, or can I take it?
You can take it.
All right, thank you very much.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Did you want to say anything, Chris? All right. Well, commissioners, this is not new business necessarily. We've seen this before. And it's back again, and it looks to me like all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, and it's ready to roll and go to council unless you guys see anything else or you have any questions for Chris.
I don't have any questions.
I don't either.
Great. Well then, I would make a motion that we send this on to the council, for their approval.
I'll second.
Motion and second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Going on to the council next Wednesday.
Good stuff.
All right.
Great.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for sticking with it.
Good job, Chris.
Yeah,
Charlie.
Really.
absolutely.
Mostly Chris.
It'll be great.
We
Well, you did all the hard
did the
stuff
hard
stuff
already.
You earned it.
We
You
are
earned an
adjourned,
easy one.
yes.
That's why it's easy.